Hey guys, okay, first thing I want to do is I want to dedicate this clip to my nephew Nathan. We were talking on Skype or on a video chat the other day, and he came into the picture and he said, "Auntie Kylie, why haven't you put any YouTubes up? I've been waiting for them to come up." And so I had to tell him that I was just simply struggling with it all. So Nate, this one is for you, and I'm gonna explain where my head's at and how I want to continue on this channel. So I originally started this channel for my garden. I know it's called Lucas Lifestyle, and I've been having a struggle because I've only got a small garden and I'm not one for all the science and you need to put it on the north side so it gets the most sun over here or there, and you need pH of whatever and more acidic, more this, more that. I'm really not that sort of a gardener. I'm a put it in, if it works it works, if it doesn't it doesn't. I wasn't meant to have it, or I wasn't meant to have it there. I'll try again in a different spot. All of that sort of stuff. And because I've only got a small yard, you can't video the same thing over and over again. So I've been having this struggle with what do I want my channel to be, and how do I want it to turn out and look. And basically what I want it is my lifestyle. So yes, I love my garden, it's great, and some days I just don't feel like turning on the camera while I go and pick stuff in the garden, and I just want to have some quiet time out there, and sometimes I will just go out there and film and have no talking to it, just so people get to see what's happening in the garden and everything. But ultimately I want it about my lifestyle. So I don't just sit at home all day every day and work in my garden. I have a day job. I help my husband out. We do landscaping and stuff like that. So occasionally I might put up a few of our videos that we do with that, so you can see us working away there. And I love my gut health. I enjoy doing that sort of stuff, and the stuff in the kitchen and things like that. So, and you know what, I'm a woman. As you know, I'm female. I have ups and downs. I'm not a perfect person by any stretch of the imagination. Some days I'm down and I just don't want to do things, and other days it's really good, and I want to make this channel about just an ordinary, normal lifestyle. I have nothing fabulous and fantastic, but what I do have, I love and I treasure. And I have a husband and I have 3 kids, and we've had a lot going on over the Christmas break and everything. Like, we've had 21sts and we've had engagements, and so we've had all of this other stuff happening as well. And I want to be able to put some of that up here on the channel. Like, so the wedding is in the middle of the year. So our oldest daughter got engaged a week before Christmas, and she just turned 21. So it's all exciting news here happening. So she's getting married in the middle of the year. So I want to put a bit of that sort of stuff up, and within the next week we're going and looking at wedding dresses and stuff like that. So I might do some recording on just having a bit of fun girl time, and then also some stuff to do in the garden, and just a bit of a general all over my lifestyle. Some days I just, you don't want to get all pretty and dressed up, and I'll just go work in the garden and I'll put a bit of that in. But there's other days where, like today, I mowed the lawn this morning, but then I've got all prettied up. I had a shower and put on something nice and made myself feel good, and went out and had a coffee, and now I'm just, I don't want to get dirty again today. So I'm just going to do things inside the house and finish off stuff like that. And I want to be able to show you guys who are watching that I am a normal person, and what I do can be achieved by anybody. Someone with a full-time job can still have a garden and it be nice, and they can enjoy it. and you don't have to have a huge amount of time to be able to get your own food or to be able to make your own sauerkrauts and gut health stuff and just things like that. So I might take you for a walk around the garden, and I'll show you what's happening out there at the moment. Dragon fruit. I've picked so many dragon fruit in the last week. It's fantastic, and I've just got so many more in flower and fruiting. So I might take you around and show you that. But it's been extremely hot and not much rain here on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. So I haven't paid much attention to my garden because I'm one of those people that I don't want to use too much water or too much time and energy doing stuff like that. So what is in my garden at the moment has survived through extreme heat and quite a bit of drought, and we've had fire bans, so that's how dry it's been. So the stuff that's survived has survived fantastically, and the aquaponics is cruising nicely. So I've got some good greens in there and some good varieties of chilies. Like I've got a purple one, and I got some chili seeds from Rob's Backyard Aquaponics. They're I think he calls them a yellow sunshine chili. So I've got them growing in the aquaponics as well. So they're cruising along nicely. And just so the aquaponics is going well, and I can get greens from there all the time. My bananas have started fruiting again, so that's been lovely. Just, yeah, it's survival of the fittest out in the garden. I'm not going to go out and work in the extreme heat and battle with the elements. If it lives, it lives. If it dies, it dies. And that's just the way I operate. So I'll take you for a wander around the garden, and thank you so much for continuing to watch my channel, and I really hope you enjoy what is going to become of it, because I am going to introduce more than just my garden and my gut health and cooking into this channel. I'm going to put my lifestyle and family and that sort of stuff in it as well, and just enjoy it and give me your feedback. I really appreciate your feedback, and tell me what you guys want to see or want to know about. Like I said, I don't get technical with things, so don't ask me too much of a technical question. I may be able to help you out, or I might be able to steer you in the right direction to be able to find the answer that you're really looking for. As you can see, just up there's a ripe dragon fruit that I need to get off, and there's a whole heap of flowers and new fruit coming through. But this dragon fruit over here is just absolutely loaded and chockers. They're not all quite ripe yet, but they're coming through. Also, like I said, I've got some bananas happening. So I'm pretty excited about the bananas. I've already had one crop off this little patch, so I'm looking forward to the next lot. Okay, here are some of the dragon fruit that I've picked recently. There's way more, but I've given a whole heap to some friends so that they can have some as well. And oh boy, look at the aquaponics. It's cruising. The lettuce is bolted to seed, but that's okay. Look at all of this. And then, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, might be a bit close there. There are purple chilies everywhere, and then at the back are those sunshine chilies that I got from Rob's Backyard Aquaponics. So I'm looking forward to tasting them.